Hey everybody, welcome to our live stream of Last Ninja Remix. This is Boat and Aaron getting ready to throw down some Last Ninja action. I have turned on unlimited lives and unlimited energy.
Good move.
Thank you, Flashtro, for this trainer screen.
You know, we don't sit through too many of these on the show, but those are neat. I always like these. I mean, I know, yes, you're a pirating scumbag, but the Pirates really did a beautiful job. Some of these demos. And
this is a recent one, too, 2007.
Beautiful, and the music's always great.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this was added with the WHD.
Well, this is not the WHD version of the game. This is 380Fs. I couldn't get the WHD version to work.
I had all kinds of trouble getting a proper version, and I could not get it up to work on my Amiga to save my life.
This is supposedly a better game than the other Last Ninjas 2 and 3.
That's what I heard, yeah.
So I figured if we're going to do one Last Ninja, I might as well make it the best one.
Cool eyes.
Yeah.
The little bead of sweat coming down his forehead there.
Very, very well done. This I've noticed this takes a while for the eyes to go away. It's a slow fade. Okay, so
let's see if you have any better luck here than I've had.
Now, one thing about having unlimited energy is that you can't, if you jump in the water, the game will freeze because you know, it doesn't know what to do. The combat in this game is very Lionheart-esque in that you hold down the button and you press a direction to do whatever you're going to do.
It's funny because one of the guys that worked on Lionheart worked on this game.
Huh. Wonder if he was the pioneer.
I think he was honestly, I think he may have been a sound man. Or could have been a program. Let's look. You know, I can see why this game was popular. This is the kind of game I would have done because it seems vast. You know, you've got all these different screens, and it seems like you're going a long way, and it seems like you can explore a little bit. It seems that way. But, you know.
I think each one of the average length of one of these levels is like 27 screens. So they are, if you're good enough to traverse them, then I mean they are pretty big. Oh, I think that's the end of me right there because the game is going to freeze.
Hit your F2. Okay, on the trainer I used for another one that you could skip through the levels with the.
I wonder if there's a
way to turn off the. That's why that's the exact reason why I didn't use a trainer because I was like, well.
Yeah. So we'll just restart, and maybe we'll do it with unlimited lives, but not necessarily unlimited energy. Yes. Perhaps we need all weapons and objects. I like the way that sounds. And this time, let's start at a different level.
Keys are.
Okay, why not?
Well, that was probably door keys. I'll be honest with you, I didn't get that far up in this game to.
Oh, here we go. In-game keys. That's what that is.
That's what that is. Okay, well now you know you can turn off that unlimited energy.
Yep.
E.
And then, or I can just hit R whenever I need a boost. Skip level, help. Oh, this would have been great. Harakiri. That must be like seppuku.
Harry Carey.
Harry Carey?
Yep.
That is not how you spell that.
Every time I hear that, think of the old Cubs.
Well, I was going to say, that's...
Let me hear it! Oh, one! Oh, two!
I don't even know. Maybe that is how you... Is that how you spell it? What does that mean?
Harakiri.
I'm not that versed in Japanese.
I can barely spell English, so yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's what they meant with Harakiri.
Well, what does that mean? Does that mean you kill yourself?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, how is that different than seppuku?
It probably isn't different.
Well, the end result obviously is going to be the same. Alright, here we go. The Palace Gardens.
Oh, you skipped ahead a little bit.
I went ahead a little bit. I figure everybody's seen the first
level. I'm never
going
to get here.
Yeah. I'm excited to try out some of these weapons. I want that throwing star. Did you ever have throwing stars?
You know, I got kicked out of an apartment because of throwing stars. Absolutely.
Were you flinging them at the wall?
I had when I lived in Huntington in my first apartment, I had a friend that had studied karate under. He was actually a black belt, and I was a brown belt. And this guy was a very good karate dude, but he was not a very good person. And he would, like he told me a story one time. He just was walking around campus, and he was in a bad mood, and he saw a guy walking by, and he just beat the hell out of him.
Oh,
you know, not good.
No.
But anyway, this fella we started hanging out. He was at my apartment. I was in the back sleeping, and he was throwing stars into my door. Which I used to let people do that because the door was chewed up anyway. What did I care? Well, my landlord had to be walking around, and he was like, "You're gone." I was like, well,
that was the end.
And so, which is okay because I was botching up college anyway at that point. So I had to get home and regroup and try again. Second time worked like a charm. Man, even with unlimited energy, look at you.
I'm running away.
Luckily, they don't pursue you in between screens.
Yeah. I don't think the in-game key was working. I like this nunchaku.
I like this. I'm a sword guy.
I like these palace gardens too. Did you see that fountain going?
This game to me it's I'm torn, frankly, because on one hand it's colorful, it's interesting the way they did the screens, they're kind of beautiful, but in another way, it looks a lot like a C64 game, which is this is not a compliment in this case because this is a much more powerful machine, and obviously this thing came over from the C64, and then secondly, you've got all the screen taken up by garbage. I mean, no offense, but they could have, you know, and I'm sure they had their reasons. But again, an Amiga, we just played Shadow of the Beast, for God's sakes, a few weeks ago. I mean, if it could crank out Shadow of the Beast level graphics, I'm sure it could crank these level graphics out in full screen.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
well, you know,
I believe Dreamcatcher a couple months ago had an article up on games with big, huge borders. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think this was right up in there, and it should be. It's got massive, massive borders.
Yeah.
Which tells me that they're like it was sort of a quick and dirty port.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, I mean, I know it's got its fans, and I like the C64 from what I've played with it. But I mean, if you've got a computer, crank it up. You know.
And I think that you knew what you were getting into. If you bought this game, you knew it was a port of the C64 title. This is I don't know if you read this or not, but this is one of the all-time biggest selling games for the Commodore 64.
I heard
might
that.
even be the biggest.
I heard that, and I was not a Commodore guy. My friends were. I wasn't. So, but I never played this over there ever. You know. This reminded me in a weird way of, remember Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
This was like a more colorful version with a smaller screen.
Well, Bruce Lee, that's a little unfair to The Last Ninja. Bruce Lee is...
I think Bruce Lee's a better game.
Well, Bruce Lee is probably more playable, but it definitely, I mean, it's a side-scrolling, single-screen platformer.
Well, it's multiple. You go up, it's like this. Screens change depending on where you go.
Yeah, but you're still.
It's platformer. I mean, they're not super, but that's you've got a guy. We need the green ammo in this, and another ninja to come after, which we've got. It just sort of the level of graphics, I guess, is what as much as anything reminded me of. This is just a shade or two above what Bruce Lee was.
Yeah. Boy, I don't know. I don't even know how you cross that.
Can you leap it?
Well, I tried. Nope. Just moonwalk right into death there.
I know there are certain areas where you can get special enhancements.
Right. There might have been something I needed to pick up. It's real easy to just ninja roll into the depths. Try this again. Okay. I almost feel like I need something. I should have taken another path.
I'd say you're probably right.
Let's go back and see. I've always been a fan of the isometric perspective. I think that it's, it adds an element of realism that just side-scrolling games don't have. This looks like a world that you can live in. It's a shame that there's so little to do. This could have been a great role-playing game or something like that. Even, like an adventure game like King's Quest set in this sort of a scenery, I think would be cool. but the combat in this game leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, if there's strategy, I don't know what the strategy is, and when I read online, no one seems to know what the strategy is.
As far as I could tell, given my plays, it's a distance thing. It's much the same thing.
Yeah.
And some people are really good at gauging it, and I'm not.
Oof.
I think you could jump to one of those rocks.
Yeah. The rocks I can do, given enough time.
That's something else that I find baffling. Because a couple times I've jumped on those rocks, and I thought I'm good to go, and I fell in. And sometimes I looked like I was just laying out in the water.
Right. Yeah. I believe pixel perfect is the adjective.
The isometric thing is not doing any favors right here. Because look at that.
Yeah. It's hard, and it's hard to get momentum when you jump too. So what I want to do is be able to jump forward towards the rocks. But even when you try and get a running start, it's just tough. Let's try it again. You want to give it a shot? Why don't you see if you can make it happen?
Sure, what the heck. You get caught behind stuff too, and it drives me absolutely insane.
Oh, you had it.
See? Do you see what I mean? That looked dead on.
Yeah.
I bet you I move towards the blue, I can get it. I love the koi or whatever jumping out of the water. It's irksome. This is what happened to me, and I was just like, this stinks, I'm quitting.
Yeah. Jumping in an isometric viewpoint is never fun. One good thing about the game is that the enemies do not respawn, so once you kill them, you're free to roam about at your leisure. That's the guy I ran away from. Run away! You want me to switch over to the sword?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I'm getting turned around.
Yeah, you kind of got to go all the angles, so you got to work your way around, like do a... There we go.
Just whack him.
Yep.
Oh. Don't kick me in the ninja junk, sir. I know you get caught so easily and stuff.
It's also kind of unfortunate how you have to pick things up. You have this squatting mechanic that is, yeah, it's tough to get lined up just right.
Like that's something I can pick up right there, isn't it?
Usually it'll flash when you go in the screen. Something will flash.
Is this where we started?
I think it's one more back. Or it's a couple more back.
The music gets a little grating. Not a huge fan of this little tune they got going.
Well, at least every level is different. But again, you know, the Amiga was definitely capable of so much more.
Absolutely. I believe I read somewhere that there's hidden stuff around. I've not.
You might already have all the hidden stuff anyway, since we started with all the weapons. I bet it's something that you've got to pick up after the...
You know, it's like, think how nice that water could look if they did like cycling. Like this right here.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that's about... I mean, I see what they're doing for it. It looks like it's a force field. They could make that look nicer if they did a little bit of cycling. You know, just little things could have made this look better.
Yeah.
I think that's my... Click over to that ball thing. What does that do?
Alright, ball thing. Ooh! Almost.
It's infuriating. Is there a way you can skip to the next level?
Well, this guy go back.
No, I think there was a key in-game.
No, the keys aren't working. He's supposed to give you more energy, and it doesn't. Let's see. It will help, which I don't know where that is on.
I think it's key that you look for it there. Let me try one more time. I'm sure I can get across. People at home are screaming. No, good God, no. Yes.
All right.
Did it.
I knew that would work. Hitting random keys.
Nice work, Boat. Did you happen to look at the third one at all?
No, I didn't look at either 2 or 3.
It's got a neat intro where the ninja's walking up to this like keep, where there's a samurai on top of it, and he throws his cape off and sneaks up and chokes the guy out.
Huh. I figure we'll get around to doing some Amigos plays and some of that stuff.
Weapon.
Oh. The dungeons look pretty green.
Well, we're not there yet.
No.
I believe you actually, yeah.
Oh.
So that's good.
Oh, you teleport in.
Yeah, I watched the playthrough. That's the only reason I know that. Did you just die? Yeah, that's what you get.
Good
The
work.
ball and chain over here. Just a spider go up the wall.
Yeah.
And that's what gives me a pause, because there are things about this I really like, little flourishes. You know, I love that stuff.
But again, aside from maybe some extra colors, I'm sure on the C64 it looked the same.
You see me kicking.
Now, are there any classic martial arts movies that are actually about ninjas, or was that kind of a later development, the ninja thing?
You say classic.
From like, the 70s.
Are you kidding? Well, ninjas.
Yeah.
Now you're onto something here. Man, that skeleton's beating the tar out of me.
He's not giving up.
He's got that billy club. He's just beating me like a dog. This is embarrassing, bro. I can't move.
Wow. Oh, you almost escaped.
This guy's mean, man.
Wonder if I toggle infinite energy off.
I can run from that guy.
He's gone.
Excuse me, Mr. Skeleton.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, crap. They're everywhere. Don't mind
Let's
me.
run. Yep. Ooh, there's an apple. Apples, I think, are extra lives.
I can't move. Oh, no.
You're hung up on that rat.
This is...
You're gonna have to... Yeah,
I can't move backwards.
there you go. You're free. We have infinite lives. Don't feel like you have to pick up that apple.
Look at that guy.
Oh, he's had a bad day.
It's like... This is like the dungeon from Chiller.
Yeah.
Can I get out of here?
Yeah, you just gotta go through that door.
I can't get to the darn thing.
You can't go in between there? Maybe not. Maybe it's a dead end. I think there was another path you could traverse. Let me give you the throwing star. Maybe you can use that on that skeleton.
No boat. Not right now. Oh, no boat.
Oh, man. There's no hope.
No. Why did I run directly into him? Now, ninja movies, I mean, when I was a little kid, I used to watch all the kung fu stuff, and guys looked like ninjas, but I don't recall them ever being called ninjas.
Yeah, I remember, like, American Ninja and all that stuff. Those were all 80s movies.
I saw American Ninja in the theater.
We used to watch that in band all the time. Mr. Simmons would throw that on.
He had some weird taste.
He did.
We watched Annie and Poltergeist more than anything else.
I think that door's there just for show.
Oh, my lord! These are a lot nicer than skeletons in, say, Prince of Persia, for example.
Or these might be the nastiest skeletons in all of video games. Okay, here's a mortal enemy you can deal with.
No! I'm a pacifist ninja. Get out of there.
Seems like that was the place you just came from.
I think you're right.
It's a maze.
Should I go down here?
Oh,
no, run! And controlling it. These controls are just baffling. We need to map this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. Look, he ran away. Yay. Sword, 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 sword.
Trouble cycle. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna clumsily knight this man.
This is just how the samurai fought.
That's how they did it. Clubbing blows with the hilt of the sword. No! And the thing is, I know people run through this and beat the crap out of it.
Oh, yeah.
They're geniuses.
That just cracks me up.
You know what this needs? I think I figured it out. This needs the control panel from Cubert.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a 45. Man, they just go to town on you.
I mean, that guy's ridiculous.
Can you throw a throwing star? Did you try that already?
Oh!
I guess it just takes one direct hit, though.
That's what you get, sir. Oh, crap.
Well, this is different.
Not different enough. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa, there's a...
No, what?
Oh, it's tricky. He means you no harm.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, see, this is it's part of the fun.
Oh, no. Oh, right in the back of the head repeatedly. You want to give us a whirl?
Alright.
Obviously, I'm not getting the job done.
Maybe this ghost will show me the way.
I think you're right.
Nope. He showed me the way.
Run, Bo.
Oh!
Hey, we haven't been this way yet. Pummel him. Pummel him, Bo.
I'm trying.
Hold the button down and hit up.
Oh. Alright, I'll try that in my next life.
I like that you jumped directly in front of him just to freak him out.
Ninja!
That's what you have to do. That's part of being a ninja. Do front flips right at the guy's feet. Then you fight him.
Have you ever read that realultimatepower.net website? How to be a ninja?
Nope.
I'll link that up. It's pretty great.
I don't know if I ever mentioned this on the show. I am a brown belt.
I've never heard that before.
So
tell me more.
I don't need a book to tell me how to be a ninja. Right there.
What kind of ninja training did you get in your particular karate dojo?
We did lots of katas. We did weapons training. And we killed people.
Did you, I was going to say, because I think that silent death is one of the hallmarks of the ninja.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's silent my death. That's a big part of being...
I learned nunchucks, I learned bow, and poison-tipped dart.
Awesome.
Just in case.
Blowgun?
That's right.
Don't mind me, just passing through.
I can blow a gun at 400 yards.
I don't want to know about that.
No, I mean...
Oh! Ah! That's Shelob right there.
Man. The cowardly ninja. Good lord. Kill him, Boat. Boat, strike him down.
Alright, okay. Stop messing around.
Use a giant can of Ninja Raid. This might be a guy to use a throwing star on.
That's
Nail
true.
him about 6 times before he gets up to you. You're dead already.
Okay.
I would switch this. Here,
Okay.
let me switch it. I might want to not engage for a minute.
Yeah, I'm backing out. Okay. Hey.
There you go. Fire! Fire! You didn't
Alright,
fire.
I'll let you fire.
So a little practice field throwing star. Here we go.
Looks pretty good. That you only had one throwing star. You're done with the throwing star.
That's not good. Yep.
Back to the old standby. Maybe bow staff, get some extra length, extra reach.
You know, it's like you poke someone with a stick.
Right.
Oh, crap.
Yep. Re-engage.
Okay, I got a new plan.
You want to use that, Yeah, there's no getting out of it.
Oh, I think I can get around the corner before he gets me.
Okay.
This is a stealth version of the game.
This is the Metal Gear Solid strategy.
I apologize to people that really like this game, because, I mean, I know they're screaming at the screen, they're kicking it.
You almost made it. It's a little bit farther out.
So stupid.
Maybe you need to go out and come back in a little bit closer to the top.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You made it. Oh, back to that guy. Back to that guy.
Oh, good God, no!
Alright, folks. The game is too much for us. I know you're surprised.
We're sorry!
But Last Ninja, check out the podcast. We'll talk more about it. Try it out. You're sure to do better than we did. Till next time. Adios.